This video is brought to you by Cali Caves. Now, Cali Caves is a free game on the App Store. I think you should guys go ahead and check it out. If you like shooting 2D platformers, then this game is for you. It's called Cali Caves. I got a link in the description for you guys to go ahead and get it. It's free. Again, just go ahead and try it out, there's no big deal. I really do suggest to go ahead and getting it. It's an absolutely amazing game. It's really fun to play. And again, if you like that 2D platform experience with a gun and killing monsters just like so and collecting some points, then this game is obviously for you. It's absolutely amazing. It's developed by an awesome guy as well, so go ahead and check it out. Just download it, maybe even review it, give it a 5-star liking. That will help him out as well. And this game is called Cali Caves. Again, I got a link in the description for you to guys and get it. Again, this video is brought to you by Cali Caves. Hey guys, it's Boy24 here, and we are back with some more top 5 iOS games. Make sure to hit a like button and subscribe. Right, so let's get into the top 5 iOS games. So at number 5 we have this game called iPod. It costs £2.99 in the App Store. It's pretty good, and if you like some kind of robotic action adventure shooting game, then this game's obviously for you. Basically, you got this robot with a gun in his arm, or an arm which is a gun, as you could just see there. And you just fight against different types of robots. You'll see one called a gunner, and basically you are a lost civilization trying to fight against the other robots. There's like the good robots and the bad robots. And in this game there's some stunning graphics, some stunning gameplay as well. It's got some single player campaign. It's not multiplayer, unfortunately, but that would be pretty awesome if it did. But again, if you like that good shooting game with nice graphics and you like robots, obviously this game's for you. However, you do have to pay a price again of £2.99. That's the last time I saw the price on the App Store. It was £2.99. But again, plenty to do. There's a single player campaign. So yeah. Again, in a single player campaign you fight in multiple locations across a vast and a ravaged city. So yeah. So let's move on to number 4 then, and it's a football sport game. You probably won't like it if you don't like sports or football, and it's called Football Manager Handheld 2014. Normally I tend to get some of them, but I haven't been getting them in the past, but this one looks good. Basically they are the same, however they do get some new updates, some new features, so on. However, if you don't know what Football Manager Handheld 2014 is, or Football Manager, it says it in its name. You are a manager for a football team. You can pick whatever team you want. You can start for a low league or upper league like Barcelona, which I'm playing as right now. And you play seasons. If you're familiar with FIFA, and it's like career mode, however you don't play, you watch like a manager. You've got little tasks to do, and basically you live a life like a manager. So if you like that kind of experience with being a manager, then this game's for you. However, the price is pretty significant. It is £6.99, and here's a bit of the gameplay, what you'd actually see when you're actually managing these little dots. And when you see this kind of visual aspect, that it's Football Manager. However, if you don't like sport or football, then you probably won't like this game at all. So let's move on at number 3 then. So at number 3 we have Stealth Inc. These little minion green creatures that remind me of Despicable Me. Don't know why, but they just look awesome. Basically, you have to go past these mini levels. It's a 2D platformer game. You have to go past objects. There's more than 80 levels or so, and I think it's costing you about 69p to 99p. Forgot what the price is. I think it's 69p. So it's quite cheap, and it's just an amazing game. Entertainment all around. If you like 2D platformers and you like a bit of strategy kind of thing, then this game's obviously for you. Again, you have to go past obstacles, you have to use your mind when to go and so on, and reach the end. Once you reach the end, you go to the next level. Again, you can go to any level, you can redo the whole thing again and again and again. I expect that the company that does this game, they'll probably add in more levels during updates. But this game is pretty cool. Haven't seen this around much, this kind of game, and it's pretty fun. I enjoy playing these kind of games as well, 2D platformer strategy games. So yeah, that is Stealth Inc. and it's on the App Store for 69p. I think we should check that, but it's not that much compared to Football Manager Handheld or eposh. Right, let's move on to number 2. And this game's kind of like Halo, and it's got kind of like Borderlands 2 graphics sort of thing, and it's called Neon Shadow. Now, Neon Shadow is a FPS game, obviously, where you're fighting against these crazy minion robots. And the cool thing about this, there's a campaign mode and a multiplayer. So, you know, there's always gameplay there for you. You never get bored. You can always play online against other people. If you like Halo, if you like Borderlands, I guess, if you like FPS games, then obviously this game's for you. However, it's not free. You do have to pay a certain amount. I think it's £2.99 in the App Store. Again, prices might change. They might reduce it to 69p eventually, and that's when you go for it. However, this game is pretty cool, and it's also for Android. If you've got an Android device, you can also get this game. If you didn't know. Again, look, there's these kind of minion robots there, trying to get you, trying to kill you basically, and then you just have to kill them off. Now, at number 1, in fact, this game has gone viral. In fact, it's gone to the number 1, I think, or near to number 1, and it's called Ocean Horn. And Ocean Horn is a kind of a 3D game with some nice cartoony graphics, and it's got some storyline to it. Basically, explore the islands of this enchanted seas, and it's filled with dangers, puzzles, and secrets. And you have to fight monsters. You have to learn how to use magics and discover ancient treasure. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. I'm loving the graphics. When I first saw it in the App Store, I was like amazed. I haven't seen much of these games out in the App Store, so you know, it's pretty nice to have one of these games in your phone or iOS device. Kind of, well, in fact, no. Anyway, it's got some nice graphics, as you can see. You go ahead and go into like a little adventure, I guess, and try and find treasure across this island. I like the water as well. The water's pretty nice, and the grounds, the textures are pretty nice. Makes up the game as well. The character also is pretty cool. However, the downside, there is no multiplayer, so once you finish the level, it's either redoing it or just stay with it or delete it, you know. Again, you do have to pay a certain amount for this game. I think it is about £4.99. Again, it's another expensive game, but it's worth to have it. It's pretty nice. It's a strategy game, you know, so if you like involving your mind to the games, you know, finding different, well, discovering things, trying to challenge puzzles and so on. I like storylines just like this. It looks pretty cool as well, the gameplay. I'm enjoying it so far, and yeah, it's called Ocean Horn. You just go ahead and check out in the App Store. Go ahead and check out all the App Store games that I've, or the apps or games that I've showed you in this series in the App Store. Right, my name's HughesBoy24. Make sure to give that a like, guys, and follow me on Twitter at Dan_Hughes98. Peace.